Alright. Here we go. First Mario Kart game that is properly made, Mario Kart Super Circuit. And before we begin, right, something is so off about this fucking earth that we are on, okay? Or people just watch me and time things or some shit. So the thing about this game is, right, Mario Kart Super Circuit apparently runs at 60 frames per second, right? So that's for the characters, the character models, the kart and stuff like that. But the background and like the actual track and stuff like that records at 30 frames per second. Always, that's originally how the original game operates, right? Now all of a sudden, fans created some fix just because the game initially has like a 60 FPS cap. That doesn't mean that, you know, you could just cap off, you could just remove the cap for the background and stuff like that and not affect gameplay. I've got a cricket in here all of a sudden. Anyway, right? So that doesn't mean that that wouldn't affect the gameplay. I mean, right when I'm getting ready to play this now, I'm seeing all over the internet people are talking about there's a fix now for Mario Kart Super Circuit that makes everything in the game run at 60 frames, and I'm not using that. That definitely, any genius knows, that definitely would affect the initial gameplay, like how the game operates, even if it's just by a little bit. And I want to play the game how it is meant to play. I just left Mario Kart 1, which is Super Mario Kart, and Mario Kart 64, which is Mario Kart 2, just because our technology these days causes those games to operate inefficiently, or it gives them what you would call technical glitches. I am not downloading that patch. I would play that if anything and try it out on my own, and if anything like 1 or 2 tracks, you know, later down in the future. Well, I'm playing the original Mario Kart Super Circuit. I'm quite sure this ain't patched. So we're going ahead. Alright. And although this is running at 60, the track and stuff is going to remain 30 frames per second. So we're going to go ahead and let's see, what did we do here in 50cc? Just to recap, I'm going to hit random. Hurry up and pick, right? We've got to press again, I guess. So gold, star. So we got star, and mushroom cut, flower cut was a star, and lightning cut was a 2-star. We got an A rank in in the star cup, and a special and a C rank in the special cup. Okay, all right, seems about legit. That's definitely what we got. So then we're gonna move on ahead to 100cc and get ourselves, I think when you press, do I want Mario or do I want someone else? And we'll go ahead and Toad. When you press R, yeah, L or R is for the extra tracks. We don't have those unlocked. I don't know, maybe the 3-star unlocks them, whatever it is. Alright, so yeah, this is 100cc. We're gonna go ahead and begin with the mushroom cut excitement. So excited. Not editing this game, not for shit. I'm not a fool. Right when I'm here, all of a sudden they've got a patch for this, like a fan-made patch, not official patch from Nintendo, you know. Listen to these creeps. Not even an official patch from Nintendo. It's a fan-made patch. They're full of shit. Not me and that. Okay, so we wanna. Wait. Whoa! Get this drift. I missed those coins. Forgot about those coins. Coins are damn important. Yeah, get that boost. Okay, so we're holding this. Get this drift. Get these coins as much as can. Yeah. Turn this corner. I'm gonna drop that there because we've got another one. And drift here. Get that. Nope. Wasn't just about long enough to get that boost. Alright, drop that there. think that's one. No, it isn't. And drift. Ah, that's my banana peel. Shit. Right on the last lap too. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Alright, try again. But you see how well I'm driving compared to the other games, right? We've got this in the bag. No need to worry. We've got this. But definitely not editing this. Definitely not. What is this? I don't want to use it on a 4th place driver. CPU's being weird, man. Gotcha. Alright. Come here, bitch. Get a little pop boost, I call it. It must sound like that, the way that the animation looks for it. Like a little mini map for like when something goes past the map 4 or whatever they call it. Or map 5. You know, breaking the sound barrier. That's the literal animation it has. How would I know, huh? Whatever, so no worry about that. Alright, so we're gonna drop this right here as they're present. Okay, track 1 complete. 100cc and one 150cc is a blast, to be honest. Look how gorgeous this is. Yeah. I mean, 60cc got me saying cc, huh? 60 frames per second, like everything running at a smooth 60, everything, including the background and tracks and stuff, could be gorgeous. And you know, that's something that would definitely be YouTube worthy. But at the same time, when you have everything running at 60 and the game originally, you know, is fan made to the sides, I'm not trusting that. Not trusting that. Full of shit. Not me. I'm not full of shit. So I'm not gonna go ahead and be like, ooh, something that makes my game even better. I'm not thinking about, you know, actual control mechanics and stuff and how those could be affected right after I left 2 whole games. I'm not recording anything for those again. Like, I'm doing 150. I'm gonna do 100. I'm gonna climb through every Mario Kart game with 100cc, and then I'm gonna skip those first 2 and start from here again and start 150. So I just skipped 2 freaking games. And I'm gonna go ahead and when I get to the 3rd game, I'm gonna just download a patch for it. Do I look like a fucking ass? No, please. No, please, Matrix. Go home, Matrix. You're drunk, Matrix. You're freaking drunk. You're drunk as hell. Alright. So, get my other item drop. I was gonna send that back. Whoa, whoa, Peach was right down behind us. So I was gonna strike if I was, you know, to send it back, I mean. So that is the first 2. Now moving on to track number 3 of this Grand Prix, of this cup, Mushroom Cup. This is one of my favorites in the GBA list. Let's see if I can get my start boost. Nope. I tried though. I tried. Yeah, those coins only got 1, it looks like. Yeah. Oh jeez. Let's send that right there. Okay, dang it! What the hell? Come back. Oh, bitch. Alright. Even this is a bit difficult. I mean, it holds hands with Super Mario Kart, to be honest. A lot of the mechanics and stuff, although polished and refined, really come from Super Mario Kart, but still it is a balanced game, to be honest. Like, I can steer, proper control. I don't have characters. Oh, I spoke too soon. But This is way better than Super Mario Kart, by far. Way better. Oh, come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. Come on. Hold that, please. She probably dodged it. So we've got to play 100. We've definitely got to watch our turns. Try not to end up in the grass, because I've been doing that a lot. I guess she probably got the boost here, so that's why she ended up just reeling into our held item. Really hilarious when it happens to someone else. No way, no way, no way. What the hell is happening here? The CPU is just pulling ahead so easy. Like, is something wrong with my... Is something wrong with my... I don't think so, you know. I was watching some footage before uploading, and the engine sounds clear. I don't think the A button is failing. Is it? This is so weird. I've got to use a different controller and see if we have the same issues. I really do. Oh, fuck. Okay, so I'm just going to focus here. That's it. I'm just going to try to focus. Got you. Take this turn. Come on. Ah! Damn it. I got you. See if we can get this proper grip. Straight into grass again. Not a bad thing, I don't know. Like, if I get jittery, the mechanics in the game also get jittery, if that makes any sense. It's so weird. But that's what it seems like to me. So if I focus now, all of a sudden the card isn't sliding around as much. It's fucking weird, but anyway. Oh my god, really? Really? Alright, let's see. See if I can actually, like... I was expecting that to hit. Whoa, really? This is terrible. I'm doing terribly here. And here he was saying this is going to be way different compared to, I don't know, if I lost, that's definitely me going off the track there, potentially. This is fucking weird, man. Yeah, 100cc has me really well. Really well. I don't think I have any more after this, right? This is track number... This is 3, right? There's one more after this and we're done. But still, the 4th track is always difficult too, so... We're doomed, man. I've got to do this track, this cup over again. I've got to end up pausing. But I can see this isn't... I can see this isn't as bad as... This isn't as bad as it was in Super Mario Kart for sure, so I think we're fine. On Mario Kart 64. We're catching up. I see a lot of hope here. Let me say it like that. Alright, so red shell, yep. The red shells don't go swerving off and hitting walls, so they're gonna hit the target. Yeah. I can actually see the person in first place, they're not way ahead. Jesus. Use my analog. Yeah, instead of my D-pad. Helping quite a bit. Alright. There we go, doing way better. So I've got to use my analog for this stage, I think. It's helping out quite a bit. Come on, bitch. Drop that right there. And get these coins. Jeez. Something is wrong, man. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Jesus Christ, these fucking turns. Boost. What the fuck? This is last lap. I cannot afford to move it. Move it, bitch. Jesus Christ. Ah. Made it. Made it. Oh my god, I've got no more retrays. And we're moving on to the final track. So if I don't do well here, I've definitely got to pause the recording and drive all these over again. I had no food for the day. I don't know, like a lot of, you know, putting myself under some pressure. Yeah, I didn't get a start boost. That is really bad. I'm gonna use the D-pad again for this one. Right, nah. I'm sticking with the. Who knows though? You know, it'd be funny if this game runs like, if it's actually way better and easier to control and stuff like because I think that's one of the issues that Super Mario Kart has. The background and the stage doesn't actually match your turns. Like, it's like a bit slower, I think, than the actual movement of the kart. So if that's something that they fix, we'll wait. I'm going to check that out, to be honest. And if it runs, if I'd say that patch runs, you know, the game is even better than, like, not just performance, but like mechanics wise, I'm definitely going to use it for YouTube. But if not, then hell no. Why use something broken, right? Alright, Jesus. What? They just pop up on the last lap. Like, I guess they get items. Alright, so pausing and coming back. Yeah, I was not looking forward to this happening, but it happened. So pausing, coming back when they get to this track again. Oh right, did it. First three, we're back here again to finish off this Mushroom Cup. This should be fun. No start boost, maybe that's a good thing, because that's like right up on our. Alright, gotta use my. I guess the camera pans out slightly more or zooms in slightly more, depending on, because this is an indoor track and this game is a 2.5D Mario Kart game. You know, it is 2D, but they tried to give it like 3D depth. Like what happens kinda in Mario Kart 64, whilst you're holding an item, the camera actually pans out to give you more like depth of view whilst holding the item. I guess maybe to make like striking enemies and stuff a bit easier. So I guess something similar to that happens here, and it's best using the analog when you're indoors and at the D-pad when you're outdoors. Just something to remember. Alright, let's see if I can catch up though. See if we can freaking catch up. Hold that. I'm definitely gonna use this D-pad. Whoa, no way. Can I like retray after passing the lane? I've got to retray again. Alright, so definitely pausing. Let's see what we get though, and then I'll come back after attempting to get the, you know, the first place in every. Something is fucking up about Mario Kart, man. Like, I thought it was just the first two games, but something is wrong, man. If you know what a Mandela effect is, I'm thinking something similar is happening here. Something is fucking wrong, man. A B rank, terrible. The lowest I aim for at any point in time is a freaking E rank. So pausing, let's see what we get after I come back, and you know, I'm gonna race the final track again just to show you coming back. Alright, so finish the first three again. Let's go ahead and don't mess this up, huh? Let's go. Alright, talking a bit less because that's how I focus better. Let's go, let's go. Jesus Christ, Peach. Come on, Peach. Come on, Peach. Oh, dodge, aren't you? Yeah, I got you. Now the stage, the track itself, what a really fair ball. She jumped right into that. I guess the AI was thinking more about driving ahead than, you know, avoiding obstacles. Let's see if they say that. Yep, they saw it a bit. The camera pulls the character pulls forward a bit. Happens to me, karma, right? Got her. So the camera pulls ahead a bit when you hold your item, so that definitely happens there too. I guess maybe the camera pans, you know, a slightly bit more outdoor driving, like tracks like this that it endures. Gotta watch out for those fat walls, gotta watch out for those. Oh shit. Yeah, we did it, we did it. Alright, so that's Mushroom Cup, all complete. Awesome. 100cc. I'm thinking though 150cc in the Mario Kart after this, Mario Kart 4 for Double Dash might be some difficulties, man. Because the GameCube analog is very precise, and I don't have a GameCube analog, a GameCube controller that I can use. My GameCube controller is a literal Nintendo GameCube controller. It could work in my Wii, but definitely not here. And I don't have a computer. If I could, you know, sometimes ask my dad if he could use his computer, you know, download to get game files onto my SD card that I could use in my Wii. I don't know, get my Wii SD card transferred onto a bigger SD card, stuff like that. And I'll see if I could play some GameCube games like on the TV recording instead of recording on here, like especially if I get like performance issues with them. Alright, so that's it. Mushroom Cup, 100cc. Until next episode, we're gonna go ahead and begin the Flower Cup in that next episode. So until then, thanks for watching. If you haven't, click that like button, leave a comment if you please, and as well the subscribe button / follow button. Yep, there's a follow button. YouTube really needs to change that to follow instead of saying subscribe, because this is nothing you pay for. This is not Hulu, this is not Netflix, this is not Amazon Prime, this is not Peacock. So you can go ahead and click that. It's free of charge, there's nothing you have to pay, and it's simply a follow button. It's still helping my channel out when you do. Until next time, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever and whenever you're watching. Until next episode.